We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry
Wish
Christmas.
me a Merry
We
Christmas.
wish
I
you a
find
Merry
it very
Christmas
offensive.
and a Happy
If one
New
more
Year.
person
We
tells me
wish
that
you a
I should
Merry
be okay with being
Christmas.
wished a
We
Merry
wish you a
Christmas,
Merry
I may have to
Christmas.
stick
We
some
wish you a
Yuletide
Merry
cheer
Christmas
up their
and a
butt.
Happy New Year.
You know, some people are just so self-absorbed that they think when someone wishes them a Merry Christmas or a Happy Kwanzaa, that their agenda is to push their belief system or something on somebody else. But no, what they're doing is they're just wishing you a happy day. It's a well-wishing sentiment. Blessed day. Have a good day. Have a good month. Be well. I hope the best for you. But some people can't see it that way because they're cynical and self-absorbed, and they're sure that someone else is trying to push ideology by wishing someone a happy time. Now, people are actually bothered by saying Merry Christmas instead of Happy Holidays. A town that I used to live in actually came under fire a couple years ago because the town had a banner strung between two buildings that said Merry Christmas, which was super offensive, and there was actually an anti-religion group who was calling the town out as all these different disgusting things because they had a banner up that said Merry Christmas.
And I know that to some of you, Christmas isn't about religion anymore. Let's be realistic. Christmas is about Christianity. It's in the name. It's about the birth of Jesus Christ.
Now, a lot of people like to associate religion with Christmas. Christmas actually is based on another holiday that was held by pagans. The Christians took it and turned it into something else. Now, it's commonly understood that Christmas is celebrating Jesus' birth, but Jesus' birth took place nowhere near the actual day of Christmas. It actually happened, I believe it was in the spring or the summer, that they believed that he was born. So the actual celebrating of Christmas being his birth is just, it was basically just a reason for Christians to celebrate on the pagan holiday. All right, first of all. Secondly, the Christmas tree was actually a pagan symbol that was, again, reappropriated in Christian culture to be a Christian Christmas symbol. So now, if you have people that have problems with saying Merry Christmas, but they don't have problems with having a tree, then you've got a problem. If you have the evergreen that you see, all the green tinsel and hanging green strings of what appears to be pine branches and wreaths, all that stuff is supposed to be from the Christmas tree. So if you're not bothered by these things, then there's no reason you should be bothered by Merry Christmas. Getting offended because someone wishes you a good day is completely idiotic. Again, to act as if it's something wrong with people that say Merry Christmas because they should know that you might not be okay with it. Now, the vast majority of people seem to all celebrate Christmas. There is a minority group of people in this religion, and this religion that don't celebrate Christmas. But Christmas is not really about the religion anymore. The reason people start making a big deal about keep Christ to Christmas is because it's not really about religion anymore. Personally, even though I was raised Christian, don't have a problem with it not being about religion anymore, because none of the stuff, the entire religious aspect of Christmas doesn't make any sense. It has nothing to do with the actual events that are being celebrated. None of the Christmas stuff that has to do with Christianity happened at that time. As I said earlier, Jesus was not born in December. He was actually born much later in the year. He was also not visited by the wise men on the day of his birth. They didn't arrive until years later, so that is another aspect of it that doesn't make any sense. So very little of Christians' version of Christmas has to do with the actual events that happened. It's just the day that they chose to celebrate it. Now, people that are offended by people saying Merry Christmas are offended why? Because it's related to religion and they don't celebrate that religion? Well, there's no crosses. There's nothing religious about the mainstream concept of Christmas nowadays. Santa is not a religious figure. Santa is actually more associated with Christmas than Jesus is. So how is your point valid? I'll tell you how it's valid. Because the holiday is rooted in religion, so that makes it offensive to them. Which means that they're looking for a reason to be offended by it. Do you think British people are offended when you say Happy 4th of July on Facebook or on Twitter and your British friends see that? Oh, you got your independence from us? That's wrong. You shouldn't be sharing that to me. No, because it doesn't affect them. They're wishing you a happy day. People that say Happy 4th of July and Happy Independence Day, they don't say it, F you, Britain! They're saying, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. It's a great day. We're here. We're free. Let's live, and let's have a good day. Merry Christmas. Let's all enjoy this wonderful time of year together. That's all it is. People are boycotting restaurants because they play Christmas music. Are you freaking serious? People are so easily offended nowadays, and it's ridiculous. This video that I've showed a couple times now is from 2011. So this is a mentality that this guy's had for many years, even before it became popular, to hate this stuff.
If it was your birthday, you wouldn't go around saying happy birthday to everybody else, would you?
There's a lot of things in America in this day and age where people act as if it's my right not to be offended by what you're doing or what you're saying or blah, 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 blah. Now, unless somebody says something deliberately to hurt you, like if I was to tweet at Rocky right now, Merry Christmas, you Jewish. Now, that sounds like an insult. That sounds like I'm insulting him. If you're just saying, Merry Christmas, that's not an insult. That's not an insult. That is a well-wishing sentiment, a concept that I want to wish you a good rest of the year, a happy holiday. That's all the frick it means. But people choose to be offended by this stuff, I guess because it makes them important. It makes them feel special. And I guess some people need that more than they need to be happy. Or maybe that's how they become happy. By, feeling like they're sticking up for themselves against an oppressive force of people that wished them well. Holidays' names are just nicknames for the actual day. December 25th, there's a nickname for that day. It's called Christmas. Happy holidays and Merry frickin' Christmas. See, now that was aggressive. I can see why that would be offensive. What is this? Don't you recognize me? Who are you? Who are you? You know who I am. Come on, man. Look at it. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, here, we're gonna do this the hard way then. Alright, you suppressed a lot of yourself a long time ago. And that's me. Now that I'm back, I want to have some fun. I'm tired of being locked up in your mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this camera and we're going to have ourselves a party.